MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Polar Bears. Michael Gomes, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So digging in now, Mike Lyles. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now to the plate, Andre Medrano. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tristan Lutz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. 3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Jose Urquidy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Digging in now, Ryan McDaniel, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-1 home. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, George Edler.
Settling in now, George Edler. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Looking at his career totals, Edler hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Stepping in, Ricky Marchand. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Kent, some guys that can hit the ball, the ballpark, and this guy fits right into that billing too. A slick fielding second baseman with a lot of thunder in his bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup.
1-0.
And he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball well outside. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here. The Polar Bears are out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, Hunter Bishop, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Number 12, Hunter Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Called strike 2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anderson Tejeda, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Colton Welker waits on deck. The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Syracuse is on top 2-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Brock Barreto.
Number 0.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
At the ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Sean Robles, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 29 driven in. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. In for strike two. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Standing in, George Delgadio. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bryant Bruno. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ryan McDaniel.
At the plate, Ryan McDaniel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out. With a base open here as a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Robles at third. Bruno on second. McDaniel on at first with 2 down. Popped up. Tejeda moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So striding forward now, Robbie McCall. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Colin Moore. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Lyles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Marchand. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1. Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that misses. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Oh, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
In now, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Count still at 1-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Sean Robles. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Striding in, George Delgadio. He flew out in his last at-bat, looking to minimize the damage here. This is skied into short left center. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. The Polar Bears on top 3-1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Andre Medrano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Line drive to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Tristan Lutz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. The count.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Two-two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
This is line to left. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hunter Bishop.
Stepping in, Hunter Bishop. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Bases are empty, one man out. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 2-1 home. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 4.
So stepping in, Pedro Ortiz. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marchand is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Syracuse is out in front 3-2. Into the box now, Bryant Bruno. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, number 35.
First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's good.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get back in standing. From the stretch. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-0 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. George Edler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing.
He's going.
And there he goes toward second. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Ricky Marchand. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Lutz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Anderson Tejeda. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Colton Welker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
0-1, here's the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Colin Moore, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Mike Lyles, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Matthew Allen is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 44, Matthew Allen.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Allen, a California-born ball player. He was a 13th round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's right there. And there's one away. Ready once again, Quentin Broadway. He singled his last time up.
Broadway.
First offering on its way. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Brock Barreto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Standing in now, Sean Robles. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Andre Medrano.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
The right fielder, number 8, Kristen Love.
At the plate now, Tristan Lutz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Hunter Bishop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Bishop. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Hopped up. Delgadio has got it, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, George Delgadio. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. McCall is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Bryant Bruno. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 2, Ryan.
Now in the box, Ryan McDaniel. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, first baseman, George Edler.
To the plate now, George Edler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. This is line to left. Moore is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman, Ricky Martin.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Marchant. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Quentin Broadway. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Ready with the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 out, bases loaded. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He set the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box, Brock Barreto, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 0-2, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Ortiz is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. The Polar Bears lead it 5-3. Pedro Ortiz will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here now the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Anderson Tejeda. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Colton Welker.
At the plate, Colton Welker, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Robbie McCall as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, McCall is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They're still down 5-3.
7th inning, correct.
Barton Zahorik gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 23, Barton Zahorik.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Robles.
Leading off for the Polish, the catcher, Sean Robles.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now at the plate, George Delgadio. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Bryant Bruno, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And the slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
On a rope to the second baseman.
The right fielder, number 2, Ryan McDaniel.
Stepping up now, Ryan McDaniel. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
George Edler will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Lawrence Chamberlain has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Chamberlain.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Colin Moore.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mike Lyles.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Mike Lyles. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Andre Medrano, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Billy O'Neill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 3, Billy O'Neill.
Digging in, Ricky Marchand, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Second baseman, Ricky Marchand.
Here comes the first pitch. O'Neill is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. 1-0 count, here it is. Count now, a ball and a strike. One and one, here it comes. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 2-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Quentin Broadway, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
2-1 now. None out, runners at first and second. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Sam Palin is going to have his work cut out for him here. Two runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Number 46, Sam Palin.
Brock Barreto will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set. Here it comes. Second and third here, one man out. And it's fouled away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready for another chance? Sean Robles. Here's the first pitch to him.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate, Bryant Bruno as he lifts it in the air to right field. Lutz is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Syracuse is on top here, 6-3. Frank Lopez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Lopez.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tristan Lutz.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Bishop. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Delgado has room in foul territory, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
To the plate now, Pedro Ortiz, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Anderson Tejeda. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it. And the Polar Bears have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
6-3 the final score today. Syracuse rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Gomes earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Frank Lopez records the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.